Boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Episode 133. 133. There we go. Now it want to works. 133. What's good, my people? What you just heard, my man Big Low with his single Water from long time ago. He cooking right now. I know that. My man's is cooking. So I just had to show some love. So shouts out to Big Low. Our guest, what's it? Our episode of the week. Our guest of the week is none other than the homie, the sis, the everything. She do everything. She a renaissance, a renaissance woman, if you will. Mother colored, formerly known as Raspy Raps, and a bunch of other names. But she was introduced to me as Raspy Raps. But now she go at Mother Color. And yo, man, it's gonna be dope. She got some dope music, some dope things to talk about. We actually, like I've known her for a minute, but we reconnected at the joint, at VHS, and yeah, had to get on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? We was vibing, and that's the homie. So everybody in Pensacola. Matter of fact, I think everything is gonna be a West Florida vibe. I think all the songs I'm playing are people from West Florida. So congratulations to the Panhandle. We out here, literally. Yo, speaking of the Panhandle, the Panhandle, what, Mariana? I can't talk right now. It's Felicia's fault. She got me on this coke and rum. She knew what she was doing. She got me on this coke and rum, and I can't think. I was so prepared for the show, and she has jacked it all up. It's your fault, Felicia. It's all your fault. She sabotaged my show because I said she sounded like the white voice of the late Patrice O'Neal. Okay, you think I sound like okay? I'm gonna sabotage the show by getting you drunk, and you're gonna sound silly the whole episode. Great. But no. Anyway, man, shouts out to my man Ashton Martin, my man King Red. They linked up, shot a video this week for they locked in joint. Now I'm assuming they both were in Atlanta. I could have rolled up there and got a cameo, guys. You guys could have called me up. Now, I would definitely hope you guys didn't shoot the video in Tallahassee. That would be blasphemous. That would be totally blasphemous if you guys shot that video down here. We're going to fight. It's going to be a tough fight because King Red, you know what I'm saying? That boy thick. Ashton, I can throw Ashton around. You know what I'm saying? He bony. That kid gonna kick my. Oh, you calling my husband bony? My husband sexy. Like, to you, but your husband will get thrown around here. King Red, I don't know. We both some hoes, but both some hoes. But as to Martin, yeah, well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do this for Vicarious. I know I'll be talking about my husband. She get the Patrice O'Neal white voice too. I'm my husband. My husband's sexy. To you, and that's all that matters. Let me stop. No, let me get it. I'm gonna get it twisted. Ashton is a good-looking man. I'm secure in my manhood. Let's not get it twisted. I don't want no Ashton, you're a good-looking dude, bro. Same thing, King. All my dudes, man. Straight up. Everybody look good. I can't think of who is ugly. Me. That's about it. I can't. I don't know. That's. Let me start. I can't even front. I'm looking at myself in the video. Sorry, those are podcast land. I kind of edge myself up a bit, cleaned up the hair. You know what I'm saying? Got a little shiny bald head. Yeah. Maybe I do look good, baby. You right. Maybe I do look all right. You think we look all right? That's with a beard. My beard kind of adds up kind of nice. And I did it myself. Bro. Like, I've been cutting my own hair since I got married because I'm cheap. And when marriage is costs. It's expensive being married, bro. It's expensive. But I wouldn't trade nothing in the world. I'm joking. Honestly, it's not. I was definitely more broke when I was single. It's not that expensive. I'm tripping. It's jokes. What Joe Budden said, comedy style, is joke. I'm joking. It's the rum and coke. It's the rum and coke. I'm being real joyful on what's supposed to be a very sad podcast. I'm not figuring this out, but this is what's happening. Anyway, so shouts out to King Red, Ashton Martin locked in video. You guys, I guess, look for that soon. That will be popping up. Also, man, I meant to do this a couple of episodes ago, and I feel bad that I didn't do it sooner. Because I do have some supporters, man. I do have some people who are really out here supporting me in real time, and I just want to give props to those people. Big up to my man Remiko. Hope I said your name right, bro. Let me give my man something. Shout out to my man Remiko, man. You know what I'm saying? Former co-worker, moved on to better things or whatever. And yo, man, he been reposting my podcast on Facebook. One of the few people that do it. Definitely one of the few people who I really don't expect. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, you know, I expect Fee to do it. She don't have to. Don't get it twisted. But you know, if he do it, like that's my baby. She's supporting your boy. You know, or even you know, yeah, I think that's about it. I think it's Fee, my cousin Abe. Shouts out to Abe. My sister Drill. Every night. Oh, mama don't even repost my stuff, bro. They gotta hurt. Oh, mama don't even repost my podcast. Oh, yeah. But anyway, man, my man Remiko, like I said, bro, if you watching or if you listening, I appreciate you, bro. Straight up. And yeah, that's it. So that's all I got. Oh, what else? Oh, I'll try something new. Now, this is again going to suck pause. No, it's gonna suck for podcast land if this works like I think it is, but I think I'm going to try to display some stuff. And we're doing this in real time. Yeah, actually, I had forgot. First of all, I forgot I had comments that people. Yo, I didn't know Ashton was all in the joint. Oh, y'all was in Mariana? I could have made it to Mariana, bro. Straight up, I'm fighting. No, don't try to. I got to shoot and tally. You definitely have a part. I could have made it in Marietta, bro. We gonna fight. Me, you, and King Red, all of us gonna fight. My man said he got hands though. I can believe it. You just can't up and fight skinny niggas. You can't, bro. You can't up and fight skinny dudes, man. They skinny. They've had to fight their whole life because they always been small. Big dude like me, ain't nobody trying me. I just put my weight on you. It's straight. But skinny dude, nah, you like, nah, bro. I gotta know how to show and prove. So he gonna show and prove. Shoot, let me see. Is this working? Those are real time, y'all. Y'all gotta pardon me. While I burst into flames. Yo, doggone, who gonna get me? You two gonna get me for that. Yeah, so this is apparently all the rage right now. Those on YouTube, if you can see it, and Twitch. Let me see if I can flip it and get a big picture. Pause. Yeah, my man Kid Cudi was on Saturday Night Live last night, Saturday, April 10th, and apparently during one of his performances, he done this dress. It was supposed to be in memory of one Kurt Cobain. Yeah, and apparently people tripping. Shouts out to Fee for letting me know. I usually don't even jump on the Saturday Night Live train until Monday. I'll go watch the clips or what posted later. But yeah, man, that kind of worked. That kind of fire. I'm gonna start sharing those tabs more often. Anyway, me personally, I ain't tripping. It is what it is. Matter of fact, I tell you about it. Maybe I am tripping. Those who know me, Fee, of course. I'm a big Nirvana fan. Very personal to me as far as the group and just my life experience, especially around the time that my parents split. That's when I really got into rock music. And one of the first bands that got me into rock music was Nirvana. And also, too, the death of Kurt Cobain, which actually occurred on my mom's birthday of that year, 1994, even though his body wasn't discovered until the 7th. It affected me. It affected me more than when Biggie passed, who was my favorite rapper and who got me into rap. And any other rapper who has passed away. And of course, you guys know I'm going to discuss that further later on during the show. But yeah, like Kurt's, I think, matter of fact, and I think Kurt Cobain was like the first artist that I guess adored, if you will, that passed away. So it was shocking. Like I was up all night, just thrown. You know what I mean? So for Kid Cudi to do that in his memory, I'm not tripping. I'm absolutely not tripping on that at all. But apparently, of course, there's this ideal that Black men in dresses on television is in some form or fashion a way to tear down the image of the Black man in America. And honestly, I'm not going to give these races that much power. I don't think that's the case. Apparently, the idea was to give props to Kurt Cobain, and apparently, Kid Cudi wore another outfit that was similar to Kurt's wardrobe in his previous, or in either the first performance or whatever. I don't know which came first. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I did see a picture of him in a sweater that was similar to the sweater that Kurt Cobain wore during what was it? The Unplugged performance. That I think he recorded right before he passed away, and then MTV played it after he passed away. So anyway, so it was really a tribute to Kurt Cobain and his struggles with mental health, and Kid Cudi's struggles with mental health. And that was, the comparison. So I really think this ideal that Kid Cudi was forced by some magical committee of white men want to destroy the image of black men. No, nah, no, stop, full stop, relax. That's not it. And I find it funny that you have those people that want to point out things like this and say, oh, this is destroying the image of the black man. But yet y'all just head over heels over Snowfall, which I ain't got no problem with the show. I haven't followed it like I wanted to. Like I was on top of Snowfall when it first popped. Like I watched the first couple episodes and I figured it was gonna be a dope show. I'm just bad at following series. Like the last series I even binge watched was The Boys, and I haven't even watched the second season. It's been like 7 months. So I'm just bad at following a series. I'm not one of those people that sit around and watch a series back to back for hours on end. That was an inside joke. But so yeah. But I mean, no one has a problem with Snowfall showing this black man as a drug kingpin. Y'all actually rooting for him because he's following street code. Or if they not following street code, like, tell me which is more damaging. You know what I'm saying? Your kid seeing you celebrate a drug dealer, or your kid seeing some artist replicating an image of another artist that he loved. You know what I'm saying? And I had, broke this down to one of my homies the other day. It was actually, I think it was either a meme or it was something I saw on Twitter, but it was about the Lil Nas X video, which I saw people go to that video as another black man image. And I think the meme said, yo, if you think that of the Lil Nas X video is going to turn your child or your son gay, just play the WAP video with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and I just turn it right back. If you assume that videos are enough to turn your child gay, like you see how ridiculous that is. If you think that Kid Cudi wearing a dress, performing on national television at 11:30 at night is going to turn your 12-year-old son into a homosexual, yo, I got some magic beans for you. So you can go and grow a large beanstalk so you can go get a pot of gold, bro. What they say, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. Or at least some buildings in Dumbo. Like, because that's who you are. If you think that Kid Cudi is going to change your child's life. Like, y'all gotta relax, bro. I'm laughing. You look dumb. You look real dumb. You know what I mean? One person in particular, I hate to say this because he a legend in the game. I met him one time, hung out with him, and he was super cool. And for him to allow me and my homies to chill with him was like super crazy because he a legend in the game. Not necessarily famous, but he's still a legend in the game regardless. But I was looking at the IG of Daddy O, you know what I'm saying? And he was going in about it, and it was just like, come on, dog. You're an OG. We need you to not be on that. You know, he had a picture of LL Cool J saying us, and then a picture of Kid Cudi saying them. And it's like, nah, bro. No. And plus, hell, so LL Cool J licking his lips. That was manhood for you? That made you feel like a man? LL Cool J and his lip licking, taking his shirt off, showing his abs. That was manhood for y'all? Y'all like that? That what you like? Okay, bet. I need love, ass nigga. That what you like? Okay. Uncle LL, right? I bet. No, some of y'all uncles did to y'all. That's what. Who you fighting with? What demons you dealing with right now? Huh? Happened to you at 6 years old. Anyway, let me get off that, man. Before I get in dangerous territory. Let's gotta keep it moving. I got a lot to talk about. Shoot, man. And yeah, now I'm about to say if I was Joe Budden, I would probably start playing Outstanding because we finna get into the bad. Speaking of Joe Budden, y'all go see the Drink Champs interview with Skills. It was on YouTube. It posted live yesterday on Saturday. Mad Skills don't need to drink. That boy does not need to drink because he was talking crazy. Talking crazy about Joe, talking crazy about DJ Jazzy Jeff, even though he was trying to show respect, but it was still he was talking crazy about Nori. You know what I mean? Like they started playing the game talking about who would never be in your top 5, which was interesting. But bro, he was like, Nori wouldn't be in my top 5. Like, well, yo, you gotta relax. I get it, but I was still disrespectful. But yeah, he was just talking real disrespectful. I will say this, and I know Skills will never watch my podcast or watch my YouTube video. But if you happen, Skills, to ever watch my podcast, bro, 2020, the 2020 wrap up, that beat was whack. I don't care how offended you may be. It's true. That beat was whack as hell. I said it on my podcast when it came out. So if you want to feel a ways, you want to be petty because people was talking about the song, we respect the fact that you did the song in the length of the time that racist cop had his neck on George Floyd's neck. He had his knee on George Floyd's neck. We respect that. But the beat was whack as hell, bro. Just point blank, period. So there's that. Anyway, y'all, if you like, you can go check that out. So we got some bad news and sort of bad news. I'm going to sort of bad news first. Man, let me see if I can share the screen once again. So you look crazy because this is some dope music that I'm playing this week. Play every week, but especially I'm gonna add this to the stream. And yo, man, my man Black Rob is in bad shape right now. Got a picture of him right there. Apparently, I think it was DJ Self. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Videotape put a message out from Black Rob. I guess he had just told Black Rob about the news about DMX, and Black Rob had some news to speak on it. And it really threw everybody for a loop to see Black Rob in this state, especially dealing with the news that we received about DMX. And like I said, those in YouTube land, you can see my man right there. Now, apparently, he's been he's been admitted out of the hospital, but he did report, has been reported that he's homeless or he's living like in an apartment, renting an apartment, whatever it might be. But yeah, my man is down and out. Of course, Black Rob is known for the song "Woe," and what was the name of the album? True Story, which honestly some people consider a classic. I think he got 4.5 mics in the source at the time. I think damn they got 5 mics. But yeah, regardless, man. And it was kind of weird just on the heels of your boy Puffy, you know, he coming out trying to be on some Black Power ish, you know, trying to say, yo, we want what's deserved to what we deserve because we don't gave to this country. And it's like, bro, you got your artist right here looking crazy, looking like he on his deathbed, and you trying to holler at whatever political power, and we know you got it, you're a billionaire. You can throw that man $1 million, it won't be nothing. You can throw him 2, you can throw him 5, and it won't be nothing to you. You got your son homies getting beat up in Atlanta and crap. And you talking about trying to be on some black power tip. No, handle your household, bro. Handle yours. You know what I mean? But prayers to, yeah, it is woe. That's a sick joke. Yo, I can't see who that is. I can see you, Joe. I can't see who that's woe. That's a sick joke. And say that Black Rob picture is woe. I gotta boo y'all for that. That's a sick ass joke. Anyway, I can't be laughing right now, man. Shoot. Yo, some good news before I get to the bad news. Man Mac of No Limit fame just got clemency in Louisiana. Gotta get, yo, straight up. I know a lot of people love Mac. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like in the Black Rob territory where he dropped an album everybody consider an underground classic or underrated classic, and then, you know, things happen. But yeah, man, shout out to Mac. That's whoa. That's a sick joke. I love it though. Anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. All right, that was kind of whack. I shouldn't have played that. Yeah, April 9th, 2021, the legendary DMX the Great was pronounced dead. He was in the hospital in White Plains, New York, apparently in the presence of his family. He had been on life support. He had suffered a heart attack on April 3rd, 2021. Now, remember, because it was 4321 Day, which is the song that I was introduced to DMX to. Shouts out to my man Marlon, my best friend. Remember, Marlon came to school and was like, yo, man, you're a new LL Cool J joint? And I was like, nah. He was like, yo, it's this dude on there, and he sound crazy. He gonna be the next one. Like, who his name? I don't know. It's D something, but he sounded crazy. And I remember like waiting to see the video. I don't know where I saw the video because we didn't have cable back then, but I remember seeing the video. And when they run it down, run it, clown. Now, and I was like, oh, now he was like just mad aggressive, and he had the single low flow, ski mask for it, baby. And I was like, and then once he dropped where my dog's at, it was a wrap. And matter of fact, when I went to Europe that year, '98, ain't nobody faking deaths, bro. Trust me, IRS ain't playing them games. Not as many rappers, but I think what's the deal? Yeah, when I came back from Europe in '98, I had just brought a CD player because I had a little money, and well, you know, I ain't really have money. And the first CD I bought was It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I brought It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I bought Cameron's Confession of Fire, and I bought El Nino, Death Squad, which was Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, and Redman. And yeah, I blew that It's Dark and Hell is Hot all summer '98. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my go-to CD until Equipment Out dropped. You know what I mean? That fall. So even still, I remember I bought Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood in the end of '98. And I remember it got stolen. I remember I had that joint in the Busta Rhymes Extinction Level event in the same CD case, and I left it somewhere in the library. Somebody scooped my shit. I was mad as hell. But yeah, man. But apparently, vert back. to the just straight news. April 3rd, he suffered a heart attack. There were some reports that it may have been due to a drug overdose. That hasn't been verified, so I'm not going to go with that. Now, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a straight heart attack, because I know one thing I noticed when he did the verses with Snoop, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Swiss and Timberland for doing that. Also, shouts out to Nori, you know, boys over there in Drink Champs who giving DMX his flowers too. But I had noticed he had gained a lot of weight. Like, DMX has always been like one of them skinny dudes. Like somebody with Ashton. So to see him with weight, I was actually kind of happy for him. Like, yo, that kind of let me know like he ain't really on the drugs, because he had that uncle weight. You know what I mean? He had that daddy weight. But, you know, could have been he probably gained that weight too fast, or you know, body just wasn't used to it, because he's always been like, you know, not scrawny. You know what I'm saying? He was muscular, but he was just always like he had no body fat. Like even up until I think like 2019. So to see him come out with weight, you know what I'm saying, had that dad bod, I was actually kind of happy. I was actually kind of concerned too. I remember thinking like during the verses, like, yo, I wonder how he gonna really be able to stop, drop when you got 50 more pounds on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I would gain, like I've gained 60 pounds in the past 2 years, and yeah, I can I know the difference. So I was kind of like concerned, like, yo, I don't know how that will fall, how that will happen. And honestly, that may have played a part more so than, you know, the rumored drug use. Who knows? But what we do know is he did suffer a heart attack. Apparently, there was he got no oxygen for 30 minutes. They did a brain test that Wednesday, I think, and there was no activity. And so it was announced on the 9th that he was off life support and had passed away. There's been nothing but love for any and everybody. Well, I take that back, not necessarily, but I think what let me see what I'm trying to say. Oh, I forgot. Just that quick. But man, oh, I know what it was. I think it might come out later, because that's what happened. People show the love, and then people want to make sure things are real, and then want to, you know, try to keep it real, if you will. Now, I will say, I do remember when he was on what was it, Fix Your Life? Was it Ayana? Whatever, like little Oprah friend, Ayana. And I remember the episode with him and his son, and that it did make me look at X in a different light. X did come off in that show as a gaslighter and maybe somewhat of a manipulator emotionally. His son Xavier, who's his oldest, and if you listen to DMX, you know, he always talked about Xavier, especially in his early albums. But you could tell what was it? It was something where X, I don't know. It's just like X just kept gaslighting his son. And again, I don't know. It could have just been for the show. It could have just edited that way because they need to show that dynamic. I don't know. Everything else people talk about X has been nothing but him showing love to everybody. You know what I mean? And also there was a video posted of him with one of his daughters, and they was on the little slingshot, and you know the baby girl was scared, of course, because it was a freaking slingshot. Like grown people be scared of that joint. And with it, you know, he was just, oh, I got you, daddy here, I got you. You know what I mean? And that messed me up. Not just because, you know, how close X, not close, but how X affected me through his music, but just being a father. And I know I would have, if that was me and Mackenzie, and I just know, yo, you just feel like you know, you want to protect your child from any and everything, or you want them to know that you're protected from any and everything from the world. You want to. I said my homeboy the other day, like when you have a child, bro, like you feel down, you'll tear down the whole world for that child. You know what I mean? Like everything. So, and with that feeling, you know, so I knew what X was doing. You know what I'm saying? Even though he knew it was fun and games, he knew she was safe, but he knew he had to let her know, like he got her, and you felt it. You know what I mean? They got to me. Same thing with, you know, Kobe and his daughter. Like I can only imagine, you know, he telling his daughter like, "Yo, I got you. It's gonna be okay," knowing that he can't do nothing, but still trying to comfort her. You know what I mean? Like just life of a father. You know, and you know that's the heartbreak. Like I told you guys last week, the music gonna be here. We straight as fans. We can go back to the music. It's always gonna be here. It's his kids, man. It's his loved ones that's not gonna be able to talk to him. His kids is gonna experience life, and he's not gonna be there. You know, they're gonna need advice. They're gonna need someone to talk to, someone to lean on, someone who understands who they are because they are part of him. And you're not gonna be there. That's the real tragedy. As fans, even as enemies, as haters, you know, his image gonna prevail, his music gonna prevail. Them kids, man. I think we're reported like 17 of them. You know, that's the real tragedy. So, and that's who we need to think of. That's who our prayers and thoughts need to be towards. And that's it. So, man, bump that man music. You know, get them streams up. Hopefully, those in control of his affairs, those in control of, you know, the money and royalties and all that stuff will make sure that his kids are straight moving forward. But that's what's important. Those are who we need to keep in our mindset. Yeah, I saw that about Jay-Z. I don't know. I see a meme. I'm not sure if that's true or accurate that Jay-Z brought his masters. Yeah, honestly, I don't think buying someone masters is that easy. But yeah, if it's true, cool. But I gotta see a report to see if Jay-Z actually brought his masters. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, man, keep it moving. We are running behind. Going to this next track. Then we're gonna have my homegirl, Mvtha Cvla, on here. So what we got next, man? R.I.P. to X, man. Let me give a man his flowers once again. So yeah, man, we got my man Ashton Martin. I know I was talking smack, Dakiria, your skinny husband. My man Ashton Martin with Growth 4. And we're gonna come back with Mvtha Cvla. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was my man Ashton Martin with Growth 4. And without further ado, we got my sis, got my homie, got the mother of the culture herself, Mvtha Cvla. Mvtha Cvla in the building. What's good?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I'm on this rum and coke, so
I don't know what I did with my beard. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Got me.
Oh, there we go. The lick. We both on the lick. This should be fun. You know what I mean? Also, too, we gonna fight about these Roman views and stuff. So that's what's gonna happen.
You got me.
So yeah, those see the name.
Ashton.
The name is Mvtha Cvla, but she used the Roman Latin U. Yo, you know what's bugged out though? Speaking of Latin, No, I remember being in Rome.
Thank you.
I'm bragging. Like, yo, I was in Europe 23 years ago. And
fancy ass.
I saw my name. I saw the name. I saw my government name. Those who don't know, my government name is Emmanuel. And, and it was spelled out, but it had like the V. And I was like bugged out. Like, why they got a V in my name? Ain't no V in my name. Like, what's wrong with y'all? But yeah. Those who don't know language, some of these letters aren't that old. I think the letter J is only like 500 years old or some crap. So.
It's like, huh, you replace those with Y's and H.
Yeah, I think it's got Y. I think like Jesus, quote unquote, Yeshua. Jesus' real name is like Yeshua. Yeah. So
that's what my son's name is. My oldest son. Yeshua as well. Yeah, but it's Jeshua in the country. They be like Joshua. And I'm like, they don't even know that they're translating it because it does translate to Joshua too. But
right, right. My baby named Jesus. Say my baby named Jesus. I know you know your baby. My baby named Jesus. Say it. Say right, his name.
His name.
Say his name. I'm almost gonna kill him. You talking about the Lord's name?
Well, my son's name is Jesus. You know, it Jesus. Really translates to Jesus.
So no mother, no ma. I'm not taking Jesus' name in vain. I'm just my girl, Raspy Raps. I'm calling you Raspy Raps from now.
Raspy Raps. Call me what you want. You know what? It's just gonna be disrespectful. You being disrespectful.
I'm gonna be disrespectful
to my mother. I know you is Raps. Think this is.
Know what I mean?
It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. Like, I'm just on my Cudi shit now.
Yeah. I was about to say it's like somebody coming to me to my E-class. I'm like, I ain't go by E-class since 2002. Like, what you call E-class, bro? You gotta relax. That's been good.
Cut it out. I bring it back every once in a while.
No doubt. Nah, it's but nah, you've been doing this thing for a minute, and VHS joint. Shouts out to the beat and DJ Dan Killing, and you know what I'm saying. That's how we hooked up the interview. And yeah, so I just, if you can, like, let the people know, like, what was, like, what got you started in the music, like, what made you say, yo, I want to be an artist?
What made me want to be an artist is the fact that I wanted to be a producer. Like, I always saw myself as like a visionary. So like I can create anything that I can think of type person. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I don't like it, I can't do it. I have to actually enjoy what I'm doing, or I completely suck at it. Because I'll lack the motivation, and I don't care what I do. I can't motivate myself.
Right. Oh, wait. Hold up.
So we got the multi-camera.
I tried to be fancy. That didn't work.
You like what I did.
I tried. What? But the other joint didn't have the audio. We kind of missed out. I tried to do it.
Next time.
I'm trying to be fancy this episode, y'all. I apologize.
It's me too. I was like, I'm gonna log into both of them, then I can just kind of go from that camera. I'm a geek.
Gang. I saw. I was like, oh, she's doing the multi-camera. Okay. I was like, yo, while she's talking, I'm gonna try to hit this angle. They're gonna be wild. They're gonna be like, oh snap. Then we lost the audio. Cool. I was like, oh, messed up.
It was fun because I connected with both cameras though, But it was basically that. Yeah, I did music since I was little. You know, I started playing drums at 4, violin at 8. Drums was in the church. My mom's a Pentecostal preacher, so you know I got that experience just being a PK. You got to get in where you fit in, and so I guess that built me for service. Excuse me. You know,
Right.
so I like to help things progress. I love helping develop artists and develop sounds, you know, personas. You know, obviously, you know me by Raspy Raps. You know, people know me by Gina May. Some people know me by Holy Rhapsody from back when I did Christian hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the thing that I figured out that I was good at, and it wasn't just artists that asked me to do that, but that's what got me into being an artist. To answer that question specifically, it's just I wanted artists to believe me as a producer. Like, how do I sound as an 11-year-old going to you and saying, "Hey, let me write a song for you," or "I got this song for you"? What, you know what I'm saying? I can't produce them. I didn't have the elements to actually produce a record, so I had to build myself up, and I did that through myself. What better protege than yourself? What better brand than yourself? Who gonna do it like you see it in your head?
Right. You had that vision, and you could try to transcribe that to someone else, but like you said, who better to see the colors, the strings, the imagery than you? And yeah, I get that, and being able to just have that handle. You know what I'm saying? You can trust someone else, but at the end of the day, you know, if you can do it for self, you're gonna go for self.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
And you don't have to be on no greedy tip. You ain't got to be on no tip of not wanting to share, but you know what you want and you know how to bring it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now you said you grew up, you know what I'm saying, Pentecostal church.
Not right now.
I did as well. So I just want to know, like, stay on your face when you had to call for Jesus at that praying bench. Cause
look.
I know. Okay,
say that again. Say that again. I feel like you talk about being at the altar.
That's slow. Being at the altar, you got to call your son's name. You ain't even saying Jesus. It's Friday, stuttering.
Friday night service, you know.
Revivals,
man.
8 hours
revivals. Come on, you taking a notepad? What? You taking a notepad? You might be falling asleep in church like that. You better not. I seen you sleeping in church. I saw you talking to your friends. I saw you passing up deacon so and so. Like, what I supposed to do? We been here all day. All day. I'm supposed to sit there like this.
Yo, the 2 million services I was in. We went to some church. My mom took us to some church. Like, it had to be. I think it had to be 92. Had to be like New Year's, like right after New Year's 92, went to some church. Yo, church started course at 11. I swear we didn't get out of church at like 6 o'clock, yo. I think we was in that church from 11 to 6. Like straight. It was like, it wasn't even our church. Like, we was visiting. And my mama stayed. So it was that, and
oh God.
It's gonna be bad. If you laugh at this, you can laugh at this. I ain't tripping. But the other joy was my great grandmother's funeral, which she was essentially my grandmother because both my grandmas had passed before by this time. But yeah, her funeral was about the same thing. Like, it started at 11, and that service didn't end to about 6. And the only reason they stopped was because they knew that we had to go to the burial site, and they didn't want to end up being stuck at the burial site. By the time the sun went down, and that's how it was summertime. But it was still like, yo, we got to gather everybody up, get the body up, boom, boom, boom. So it was still like, yo, it's o'clock. We only got 2 more hours. But yo, because the thing was, like everybody that did the whole as you knew her were preachers, including my uncles. So it's like they got up there.
Pentecostal preachers.
Exactly. Everybody had a 30-minute sermon. It's like, you know what? Look, man, I just want to mourn my grandma. Get up out of here.
Like, can we just tell her we loved her, and you know what I'm saying?
Keep it moving. Let's go eat the greens and the yellow rice downstairs. Can you do that?
You know, people don't understand. That's a whole lifestyle, yo. You be traumatized. You know,
man.
Some people high key traumatized.
Yo, tell it.
I don't really go to church like that.
Kyria, no, because you say it's trauma. Like, yo, I'm not trying to go to a church. I'm gonna be there more than 2 hours, bro. No. I don't been enough church for a lifetime. I know I'm good. I'm straight.
Can't do it, yo.
So
I cannot do it.
So trust me, I feel you on man, growing up Pentecostal. Now as far as that need to be a reality TV show.
Yo, I totally want to do something like that. Like the direction I'm trying to go, I totally want to do something like that. Potliquor, that song, I talk about that a little bit. Like, if people really listening to what I'm saying, like, I'm just really talking about me and, the simulation we in, you know, how it is, you know, on Mother Earth. And I also thirst for the game. So more rehearse, you know. I said jeans skirt.
Speaking of oh man,
no britches, no grabbing britches, jeans skirt and sneakers, no grabbing britches.
Right, that's the ankles. Yeah.
Come on, like that's a whole thing.
No, my mom's like my mom's grew up with her aunties. Her mom was like the oldest, so and they used to call it like holy rollers because they was the girls at school with their ankle and you know what I'm saying, shirts with sleeves on, like all of that.
I had a car that had holy roller across the front in high school.
Yeah.
The words, I had the words.
I'm trying to tell you.
I was a holy roller too. I used to roll. You know what I'm saying? Speaking tongues, all of that. I was heavy.
All of that.
Mm-hmm.
No, we part of the love, yo. Straight up. Now back to the rippity raps. Because the two joints, man, we're gonna get to that later. The two joints are great.
Thank you.
What influenced you? I know this is a super basic question, but when it comes down to, especially as of late, you know what I'm saying, especially under the mother color identity, like what influenced you, you know what I'm saying, when you go in the studio and create?
Okay, so just really more than anything, the fact that I know that I have something that I gotta give, like frequency wise. Like I know I came here to do this. So I don't write much no more. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of archive. You feel me? When I write, it's very intentional. So it's like, okay, intentional in the way that I'm writing a hit. I don't want to write anything beyond that. And when I say a hit, I mean something that hits me, that I really connect with, that I feel like, yo, this is what I want people to remember me by. You know what I'm saying? Speaking truth, you know, just a vibe, you know, like really, we all human. We got so many different like elements of ourselves, you know, like you, father, son, you know, companion, friend, brother, you know what I'm saying? You're brother to somebody. Like, it's just those dynamics, and I really want always like, I want people to remember me as a classic. Like, yo, I remember this influenced me in this type of way. Like, this record influenced me, whether it was just to have a good time or just to evolve. More than anything, my energy, I feel like, calls for that. You know, so I don't so much focus on delivering a message the same way that I used to. You know, everything's not direct now. It's just like, it's a frequency thing. It's an energy thing. It's a confident in who I am thing, you know, and what I know thing. And so influencing,
How do you tap in that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, because doing it direct, you can have an ideal and say, yo, I'm gonna hit this ideal and boom. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with that. You have a concept, whatever. How do you get to a point where you can tap into the frequency of the element or something? You know, is it meditation? Is it just allowing the music to flow to you? Is it just waking up, being inspired and going at it? Like, what? How do you tap into that energy to be able to give the art, you know what I'm saying, with the energy, like to get to that level?
I'm all of that. I don't do anything if I feel like I'm not supposed to. Like, for me, I'm water. My style is water. You feel me? I'm a Pisces, with a Libra ascendant, Pisces sun, Libra ascendant, Gemini moon. So like, I'm kind of fucking walking conundrum. So nothing's orthodox at all about me. I'm very unorthodox. So it's like, for me, I don't really like routine. I don't like structure. My natural self doesn't like those things because I have a lot of foresight. So I can juggle chaos. You feel me? Chaos is easy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had chaotic, my simulation. You know, everybody carries like energy or has energy that follows them, or that like, you know, that leads them so that they can be guided on their paths. My paths, my spirit guides are kind of chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned how to juggle a lot. No matter what's coming at me, I have to become my peace in the middle. And so for me, it's tapping into just being that, finding my center, you know, and that may be meditation. You know, I like to, whenever I wrap my glasses, I like to listen to Cudi. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing for me. I feel his energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm burning my sage. You know, I got my things that make me comfortable in my spiritual zone. You know, my crystals are around me, and I'm putting positive energy into what I'm doing, and just saying, like, I hope these do what this person wants them to do for them. You know, whether it's just grounding them, whether it's giving them the energy of balance. You know what I'm saying? So I treat all of my art like that. I am meditative. I'm a walking meditative individual. I'm analytical. So, you know, I'm just in that space. And the metaphysical is like me first, then my physical. Always. I just was trained that way. I'm a child of a preacher's. Both of my parents was preachers. I only grew up with one of them, but that DNA, that's in my DNA. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors healers is just there, you know? So I just translate that into my existence now.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny because the way you described it, like I always threw that to it's kind of funny because he in the comments. I always do that energy to like Aquariuses. And I got my man Marlon, who I spoke about earlier. He in Aquarius. And I always figured like he was that type. I don't know if he's gonna say anything about it, but Well, it seemed like everything around him was chaos, but he always seemed to know how to center it.
Yeah.
And I always admired that about him. Also, too, he always reminded me of Kanye before Kanye. When Kanye came on the scene, like my boy Marlon, like I was like, that's Marlon. Like my boy Marlon act and move just like Kanye. But anyway, but also too, I think I mentioned this when we talked at the function. Being that you're a Pisces, and of course, one of the most famous Pisces who probably carry that same energy. And not a comparison, but you know what I'm saying? She a Pisces and she carries the same energy is Erykah Badu. And yeah, so you can definitely see that with her. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Always, you know, that kind of early energy, you know what I'm saying, that attracts people even though they may not know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a mystic, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And also too, I think it's interesting because what is it? I was gonna get my wife. I was see if my wife Felicia gonna bring her stone over here. Because you know what I'm saying? She got the sage. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get it, Fee? You guys don't show up in the video. Yeah, she's not appropriate for the camera. Hey, for sure, everybody, my goodies. Crazy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nah, it's not okay. These niggas horny. They ain't even see my wife.
It's me. I'm these niggas. I'm just playing.
Yo, I'm worried about these niggas. It's Raspy checking my wife out. Yo, she look all right. Like, yo, Raspy, you gotta chill. You gotta relax.
I would never. I mean, I might.
Yeah, so,
I'm just playing. I don't do that. Love is sacred, y'all. I believe in it.
Yeah, she got the stone
beautiful.
right here. Amethyst. I know those are podcasts. I can't see it. Is it amethyst, baby? Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You're right.
It's beautiful.
Boom.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the sage.
Okay. Come through, sis. Come through.
You know what I'm saying? Boy on this. Now, granted, she think I ain't been on. I wasn't on this anyway, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? The solar, what is it? Solar plexus chakra camera.
Yeah.
Candle.
Yeah. I see you.
I don't know what.
I see you.
Manipura power and purpose. So yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? We on that. We on that. We see you.
I'm funking with that though. I'm funking with it. I really am.
Yeah, Dakiria said, I'm niggas too. Fee is gorgeous. Yo, you know what's funny, Dakiria? Yo, I'm talking to the people in the chat room because it's kind of crazy because like the way Fee got her hair. I swear last time we saw Dakiria, she had your hair, that same hairstyle. Oh,
for real?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, like she got hair. It's like braids. Is it braids, plaits, or something? It's faux locks, but it goes up and it sticks up like here, like a snorkel. A snorkel.
Okay. Okay.
And that's what Dakiria, who's my man Aston Martin wife. I swear last time we saw him, she had the same hairstyle. So anyway, we talking random stuff now, which means I need to go ahead and go to the next song since I got the second drink. I told y'all Fee trying to get me messed up. We talking chakras and drinking liquor over here. This is what we doing today.
That's what we doing. You know what? You know what I'm on. That's what we doing.
So we finna go through these tracks, man. We got Mvtha Cvla with Nappy, aka Happy, and then Potliquor, featuring Rashawn Stallworth.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And I got my sis, Mvtha Cvla. I keep looking at the name and want to say the V. Stop looking at the name, E.
Mvtha
Cvla.
You want to? You got it. Mvtha. You know what I'm saying? Mvtha Cvla. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go watch Godzilla versus King Kong because King Kong is weak, bro. King Kong getting smashed, bro.
That's hilarious as hell.
That world. But yo, man. So I like the Nappy joint. I was telling Fee, it kind of reminded me of my man Toby out there from Texas. I can't think of his last name. Nigerian dude. That's the whole flow.
Wingay
is it?
I think it's Wingay or Wingay.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all see his videos on everybody Instagram.
That's wild, yo. Before he came, Nappy like a couple years old, but like I believe in like longevity. I believe because the game has changed, right? Independent industry,
right?
In the last 15 years, we've seen it transition in the last 20, right?
Right.
But I've actively been in it. You know what I'm saying? I want to say about 20 years or so. You know?
Yep.
And like the digital age came in and like fucked up the game, you know,
right.
In a lot of ways. And so a lot of that was experimental. And while it was being experimental, you had some cats that hit the nail on the head and fucking went viral.
Right.
The algorithms just was in place. It's like the universe. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things, you know what I mean? And I think we're now in a stage where people realize what the labels have done or the industry has done. And they're just kind of like, you know what? I want to handle this myself because I can't really trust y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
no, that's real. Like, just like Kira, she said you don't even look 20. Granted, she said she started recording or started working in the industry or started working when she was like 12. So yeah, she started very, very young. But so yeah, when she say 20 years, don't.
I mean, I'm 36. I tell my age.
Yeah.
You know, black don't crack, baby.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Black don't crack. Basically. So yeah, I'm 36.
I say like I think my exactly. It was 2001. I ain't finna go on that story because I tell long stories, but yeah, okay. First time I recorded a song 20 years ago. So no, and like you said, that changed. I think me and my cuz when we were recording, like that's what it was, like having to figure out how to post our songs on like SoundClick at the time, and like that was it was a change that a lot of people got caught up in the sauce behind that because it was like if you were used to the whole I need a demo so I can or I need to go to a studio and get a demo and all this stuff when the game was changing where you could just post yourself online. It was kind of on it, but it's still different. We was on it, didn't happen, but Soulja Boy got on it and he was able to pop off. You know what I mean? So yeah, just it worked for some, didn't work for others, and we still learning. Like you said, I'm with you in that. I think now people are into this idea. I don't need a label to do things for me. I can do this myself. Especially when going to a label is as bad as getting a college loan. You know what I mean? Like why I'm gonna go to college and get a college loan when I can just get this information myself online. You know what I'm saying? Educate myself. So no, I'm with you on that. But man, and I'm saying this in the spirit that people who listen to the podcast has heard Like, I'll say this. Let me preface this. All weekend I've been watching like music theory videos on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm about
So
to
I've been
switch
watching people
cameras, by
like
the
this
way.
super analyzed song. That's cool.
All right.
And so for me to listen to Potliquor and listen to the musicality of the song has made me really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really that joint. You know what I'm saying? Nappy's cool and I like it, but Potliquor, you did that. Let me say that.
I appreciate that.
You did that with Potliquor. Oh, Mother Color, you know what I'm saying, the next coming months are for the 2001 era.
He said put you in mind of the 2000 era.
No, what can we expect from you, you know what I'm saying, the next few months or so?
Is it possible for you to move me to the other camera?
Yeah, I got you. Whole time. Ain't nothing but a kitchen wing. You good? There we go. See if you can fix the sound real quick. Hello, hello.
Yep. Can you hear me?
I'm good.
All right, bet.
Yes, I did get a refund.
Say that again.
During the interview. Okay, so yeah, what can we expect for the 2021 era moving forward? You know what I'm saying? What do you got in the bag for us?
Well, one of the things is my series Live from Mother's Kitchen. That's really Potliquor actually is off of volume 1. And
Okay.
Live from Mother's Kitchen is like the epitome of going to somebody's grandmother house in the South, in the country. And there's a studio there. So the experience of like being your raw self, you know, because most of the time you got your church grandmas, and then you got them grandmas that's like, I done been through life. I ain't crazy. So I'm not going to act like I don't know y'all living y'all lives. You know what I'm saying? Pour me one too. You know, so it's the it's the element of really the Southern Black woman to me, going to her kitchen and experiencing like all the stuff that you would experience there. You're gonna have conversation, you're gonna talk about spirituality, you're gonna talk about your life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn some things about life and what, you know, advancing as an artist is in my regards. That's what my kitchen is, you know, because developing brands out and small businesses and visions and ideas is something I've been doing for a very, very, very long time. Magazines, you know, clothing boutiques, you know, artists, you know, on top of the writing songs and things of that nature. So Mother's Kitchen, doing the Live from Mother's Kitchen series is going to be working with some different artists to it's really they entrance into the game in a certain way. It's one of those like portals, you know, that are gonna be known for artists like In the Basement, that type of vibe, the type of energy, audio visual portal. So I see myself like a Jermaine Dupri or a Timbaland or like, you know, Pharrell, like a Dark Child. As far as a producer, is
Right.
It's pulling sounds together and artists building them up. Cause like being a real producer, you got bedroom producers and then you got producers. And producers handle a lot of stuff. It's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of business. And a lot of these artists, because the independent game is shifting, they need somebody that they can trust that's gonna, help them hone into their shit, that's not there to try to steal their work,
Right.
that they really trying to build, that's just gonna be like, okay, all right, we gonna work on this and we gonna get to this, that's gonna get you there. And that's really what you can expect from me. I've been doing it so long, I'm at a space where I've always given back, but I'm about to take that producer, excuse me, producer hat very serious. I've already been doing it. The producer hat and the director hat, and that hub, that portal for artists to be able to come through. The kitchen is just Rashawn Stallworth. He's featured on Potliquor, but he's featured on the whole album, the whole project. So it's like different artists that I'm doing volumes with. And then they'll feature other artists that they may have a good relationship with, or their sound goes together well. But yeah, that's the thing. That's what you can expect from me.
We're gonna be able to look out. Again, my man Ashton Martin, wife/manager, Dicaria, you know what I'm saying? She said she's gonna really be checking out. Again, it's Panhandle, you know what I mean? Because Ashton Martin, they out of Mariana. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that whole central time central time going on.
I'm slow. I'm slow in the chat.
What is the river? What river you got to cross to get to Central Time? I forgot. Anyway, regardless, we got two more questions. What's the I got two more questions before we get up out of here. Of course, we got the stone. Those in YouTube land, y'all can see mother's glasses, and you got the stone on the glasses. So you can explain to the people, you know what I'm saying, the significance of the stone. You know what I mean? So they'll know what the vibes is,
So this is red jasper. Red jasper has everything to do with, like, for me, these are the elements that I like about it, is that it's a nurturing stone. It's that's like my most favorite thing about it. So for people like me who I feel like I have mother energy, it kind of gives back to me so that I can be able to give out, it helps with my balance and my alignment and my grounding in that way. That's my favorite thing about the stone. Almost every crystal has like hundreds of things that is good for, or many, many things. The list can be really long, but for that, that's what this stone I like about it the most. Yeah. And it like pushes you, it pushes productivity and like yeah, that's a huge thing too for me. They're called chakra bands. That's what I call them. Like, I really, the first time I had a pair of these, I kept having a dream about them. And I had Ella make some for me like 6 years ago. I told her what I saw in my dream. And I was buying jewelry from her. I get like pieces, we'll link up, and she would make pieces for me. I pick from her collection. But I asked her specifically if she could make some of these. And I wanted to do like a collaborative line or something. She was like, I ain't never did nothing like that before, but I'll try. And so that's how these came about. I didn't start making them because I didn't want to be weird. Like, she made my first pair, so I really wanted to collab. But after a while, I was just like, yeah, that collab's probably never going to happen. So I'm just going to do what I saw in my head, so.
You need to follow up on that. I think that might be something for real.
Yeah.
I think people, if I get this amethyst, you know what I'm saying, put this right here, look like vision, you know what I mean? And See, if y'all see the vision, y'all see the vision, and we'll be caught up in the vision. Oh, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, your boy nut. I'm I'm goofy.
Me too.
Yo,
I'm with you. We having fun. These on my website though, on mvthaskitchen.com. So, you know, I drop them in collections. I don't do a bunch of them. I love doing custom pieces. So if somebody has a stone or something that they want, you know, on a pair, like I love to do those. You know, it's a few artists that's been coming in and out. They'll come to the kitchen. It's cool because it's like a custom thing. They'll come chill at the crib for a little bit. We talk. They bring me their stone, and you know, we politic. I show them what I got in between sessions and stuff in the daytime that I have, and it's cool. You know, so
bet. We got the info scrolling on the YouTube, but for those in podcast, man, if you can go ahead and give them your info so they can get at you as far as the music, the production, the merch, all of that. So if you can give them a rundown of how they can find you online, you know what I'm saying, so they know how to get at you.
All right, so it's gonna be Mvtha Cvla, okay, but it's spelled with, like you said, Roman numeral, replacing the O. So MVTHA, okay, MvthaCvla. So they're two words, Mvtha Cvla. And if you Google, I'm gonna say it like that. If you type in Mvtha Cvla in your search engine, you're gonna fall into a trail. You know, you're gonna find my Facebook, you'll find Mvtha's Kitchen through that. All of my stuff is connected in my portal. You'll find my Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, etc. And then on the scroll, it's actually Mvtha's Kitchen. That's my bad because I didn't send that stuff over before. I was cooking barbecue for the team. But it's an S between the A and the kitchen. So Mvtha's,
okay.
Yeah, Mvthaskitchen. Mvtha's Kitchen. And yeah. Mvtha's Kitchen is where you can get me out the hub, you know.
I kind of figured as much when you had said it. I was like, hold up, I bet you I forgot the S.
It's all good. That's so cool. This is so cool. Thanks for having me in your portal.
No. Show it.
Hold on. Oh, the whole time I didn't have my cool lights color. Dun, dun,
oh, you ain't having there you go. The last 2 minutes of the YouTube, I would see the actual
mvthaskitchen.com. Yep.
Great. But anyway, yo, I'm glad I had you on. Honestly, this is one of these episodes where we probably could have went 2 hours easily.
Yeah.
But gotta try to keep it true to the name, and I don't want Pat to be mad at me that he has to edit a 2-hour episode.
Understandably. I've enjoyed myself. I appreciate you for having me. I thank you guys for thank you. Dakiria, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't know how to use this part. This is my first time using this particular streaming thing, but it's really cool. I love how you have it set up. I thank you for having me on.
Yes.
And holla at your kid.
You got some glitches, but it's all right. It's all right. Matter of fact, speaking of StreamYard, just to let you guys know. Now I know those in YouTube land, y'all see the background. Saying Mvtha Cvla in the background, you know what I'm saying? Well, wag. However, you see the space. if you get, you know, you got a logo shop, you know what I'm saying? You a shop, you got a logo, you got a company, you got a logo, you want your logo posted, you know what I'm saying? Little space, you want to let people know who you are, holler at your boy, you know what I mean? And perhaps we can negotiate a small price to have your logo you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to get your stuff out here. So any businesses out there, if you're interested, holler at your at Enigma Sept at Gmail. That's ENIGMASEPT at gmail.com, and we can see what's good. Or you hit me up on my socials. And if you watch the video, the information should be in the description below. Also, too, and I've been slacking on this, those on YouTube land, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that button, and let people know again. My man Remoko for sharing. Matter of fact, he did this episode already. So now I know that I know that he's showing love. Shout out to my man Remoko. Your whole family, you got a beautiful family. Shout out to my G. Other than that, mother, I'm thankful that you were on here. And shoot, I'm going to tear up these shrimp that my wife just made. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
Thank you for having me. I'm finna go. I hope they save me some food. All my production team, we have brunch on Sundays, and they all here, and the kids, they outside playing and chilling on the back, probably eating the barbecue. So I'm hoping to go find me something to eat too.
The kids outside. What?
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Yo,
what?
It's Mother's Kitchen. Listen, you want your kids, you know what I'm saying? You want them eating healthy, but still you want them to be grounded at the same time. You know, like right. Still got that southern. We fry chicken around here still. Listen, I'm done.
Yo, shout out to Nigeria, man. I appreciate you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got y'all on the play. And, yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. Peace.